Novel Tirana, full uppas at 11 English version. I smiled. Even after all this time, he still got scared if I woke up late. I said, "No, I overslept. Didn't you sleep well last night?" "I slept badly, a little." "All right then. By the time you get up, breakfast will be ready." He sat on his wheelchair and went to wash his face. Before leaving, he said, "I'm going to buy bread. What kind of bread do you eat?" He knew I loved fresh bread. Every time I was home, he made sure to go out and buy it fresh. I said, "Isn't there bread already?" He was standing by the door when he turned and looked at me. "Fresh bread tastes better." I smiled softly. "It doesn't matter. Buy whatever you like." While we were having breakfast, I looked at him and said, "Whenever you want, tell me and we'll go shopping." I took the card out of my bag and placed it in front of him. "This is your first salary." He smiled and thanked me. An hour later, we were ready. Aria got into the car and I put his wheelchair in the back seat. It was heavy. I was out of breath. He smiled shyly. "Was it heavy?" I looked at him, took a deep breath and said, "For me, yes." We went to the shopping center and entered the first suit store. I had absolutely no patience for these things, and the boutique was crowded. Aria was busy looking around with one of the salesmen. He bought 2 suits and a few clothes and came out. I was standing near the escalator waiting for him when suddenly a little girl ran up and hugged my leg. I looked down and saw her staring at me with innocent eyes, saying, "Mom." My breath stopped. I picked her up, held her close, smelled her hair, and with a lump in my throat said, "Yes, my love, where's your mom?" A woman came running toward us from a distance. The child reacted to her immediately. I walked closer. The woman, breathless and worried, said, "Taranum, where did you go?" My heart nearly stopped. I don't even remember who she was, what she said, or when she thanked me and took the child from my arms. Seeing that I was well, Aria took my hand and helped me sit on a bench. "Tarana, Tarana, can you hear me? Drink some water." I looked at him, crying with an old, buried pain. If my Taranum were alive, would she be this sweet? Aria stared at me in shock and held the water bottle toward me. "Pee, please, drink some water." When I calmed down a little, we went to the car. Without saying a word, I drove toward the sea. Captain Hummas had gone back into the sea again.